What's up, Scoopy Main?
Scoopy Main.
Alright, just as we were saying, Marth Sheik.
Samus Dittos, yeah, another boring matchup.
And we have Bhav. Bhav versus... Now we got both players on both cameras. It's kind of counterproductive.
Yeah, so I think Smash Central is gonna figure out who we got playing here. Sorry, Bhav is the green Marth right now, right? That's what he was playing for. And we have...
And Tent is doing a great job keeping this stock here on Bhav. Ooh, forward tilt, forward air. Is that going to do it? Can he get the edge guard? Another forward tilt. Oh, Bhav keeps him away with a forward air of his own. He's like, nope, you're not going to F-tilt F-air me. That's too easy. That's day one stuff.
Yeah, we can't be doing that. That's basic. This is 20XX the Arcadian.
I mean,
oh my! I just said it. I'm sorry. I said it. I take that.
Are we not allowed
back.
to say 20 blank blank?
No. Yeah, I know. You can't. No. I'm not allowed to say 20XX. People don't like the 20XX.
Yeah, apparently
it's a little bit played out.
Yeah, apparently it's way old now.
Yeah, it's been going on for a little bit too long. Oh, Windy with those jokes. Oh, unfortunately, he misses the forward tilt follow-up there. He needs to get a little bit closer on these tech chases if he wants to actually convert something out of the throw. Because when you put him on the ground like that, yeah, so see, he kind of chose where he was going to put himself by jumping up to the ledge before he actually chose his tech. What you need to do in that situation is throw them up on the ledge and then wait and then go for it, because right there he covered the middle option, assuming he would either miss the tech or tech in place. That didn't happen. Yeah. So that's a big part about punishing in this game is you need to be patient.
Yeah, especially with Marth. Like, you have to watch for these techs and then apply your smashes accordingly.
Exactly. Yeah, and right there what he did, that's like a pretty obvious sort of Marth thing to do is just when they land on that platform above you, hit that free tipper. Really good sense to know that that's available.
And that's what Bhav has not been waiting for. He just kind of goes for a smash, you know, as they're teching and they get the invincibility and things like that. So as he ties it up here, it goes to the second half of the match. I'm really hoping Bhav plays a little bit more of a patient game.
Yeah.
Oh, like that wave dash back grab.
Oh, there we go. Now that's a good combination that you can do there. Just throw them up onto the platform, wait for them to get up, throw a couple up tilts in there. Yeah, really free.
Sheik's too light though, so after like one or two up tilts, you have to realize you're not going to get any more and go up for an up air or neutral air.
Exactly. There's so many different permutations of what you can do, and although this is like a little bit of an annoying matchup, there's so many things you can do.
Even though you can't do the up air chains like your up tilt chains like you can on the spaceys, you can still get like three up airs, you know. But
so they just reset it back to one stock apiece after that kind of double SD.
Yeah, they didn't know whether they wanted to recover or edge guard each other. And
yeah, so they both just kind of dropped. Yeah, just concede to each other. Let's take this to one stock, see who can take it out.
Bhav being very patient, just poking with down tilts and forward tilts right now. Trying not to let Tent get in there and kind of get right up next to him, trying to keep Tent above him, I've been noticing.
Yeah, well, that is where like the best place for Sheik to be. She has no way to drop onto you and really do anything. And Marth's like up air combos are so effective on pretty much everybody.
Bhav going for a counter, and I think that cost him the match. Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah. The counter is something when you're going to throw that out, you need to be pretty confident in their approach, and unless you have a really strong read on your opponent, it's hard to be confident that they're going to throw out a move, and especially if you have like a higher level player that's going to like notice that you're countering and start tomahawking instead of actually just throwing out the aerial.
And that's a good like 60 to 100% or 60 to 100 frames of lag after that counter too,
which translates to like a second of lag.
That's
like,
what I'm gonna say. 60 frames equals a second.
Yeah.
There's a 60 frames in a second. So yeah, it's like a second and a half worth of lag on the end of that counter. It's very bad.
Maybe that doesn't sound like a lot if there's any non-smashers in here, but in a fighting game, a second and a half of hit stun is pretty rough.
Yeah.
That is a rough life. Like you are gonna at least take free damage. Really good setup with that back air slap by Tent.
Yeah, that down tilt, he doesn't sweet spot the ledge, gets the down tilt off. Very good stuff.
Did I just call the down tilt a back air?
I think so.
I did do that.
I didn't know you were referring to the down tilt as
yeah,
the back
I
air.
totally just referred to a down tilt as a back air. You know, that's a little bit of an interesting thing to do, but I'm sure we'll move on from that. Ooh, a little bit unfortunate. Doesn't really read the punish. Thankfully, Tent's not wearing a tag on his head, so it's hard to predict where he's going to come out of those.
Now, Bhav was the one that counterpicked to this stage. You, being a Marth player as well, I personally hate this stage. Do you know why Bhav would counterpick to this stage?
I am actually a really big fan of this stage.
Okay, so explain to me.
So when I pick this stage, it is because I want my opponent to be on platforms.
Okay.
The only reason why I say that is just because, okay, you got a couple of options. I don't really remember what they were on last time.
They went Battlefield last time.
They went Battlefield last time. So you, actually, you know, I'm assuming that Tent would have banned Yoshi's Island, and then he decided to take him to this.
Okay.
And the reason why we do that, he just lost on Battlefield, probably isn't feeling confident about that.
Yeah.
And then this stage has like the lower platforms that you can still really easily land tipper F smashes off of. That's just why I like this stage. Like it's a little bit frustrating, but the frustrating elements of it that apply to Marth pretty much apply to every character too.
I find it's a bit harder to get those tippers from underneath the platforms on this stage, but like right there, you see it. As long as you're far enough away. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row.
So that's what I'm saying. There's actually like different hitboxes for that's where you can land the tipper when they're on the platform on this stage.
Yeah.
Whereas it's always going to be a static hitbox on where to stand. That's like a kind of a good choice there.
Yeah,
but
wait
even
for
at
that.
135 with it charged, that didn't kill.
If he was just a little bit further back and got him with the tip, definitely would have. He was far back enough that Sheik's get-up attack didn't hit him, though, and he could still charge the smash attack. Very good spacing by Bhav. All right, I think Bhav's going to steal this stock right here. Yes. Now he's only at 108%. That is definitely like a down tilt, forward tilt to forward air kill percent for Sheik. But if Bhav can turn this around, maybe get like a down throw off the ledge to down tilt gimp or something.
Needs to, yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of a better way to cover your ledge recovery by using the fair hitbox when you're coming up.
Yes.
Didn't make too much of a difference though, because Tent looked pretty prepared for it. And he's got a full stock lead in this, and he's playing pretty safe, staying back, spacing fairs. Wow, this is a really good stock for Tent. He's looking very convincing. He seems like he's got a read on Bhav's spacing right now. Yeah, he's not too afraid of
He
what
puts a lot of pressure on Bhav, and then Bhav kind of rolls backwards, and then from there, Tent just gets like a dash attack or an aerial in on him. That's going to be it. A quick 2-0 for Tent.